So today we're going to be taking a look at a brand new MagSafe battery pack from Anker. Now this is the MagGo Power Bank, the 6600 milliamp hour Qi2 wireless charging MagSafe battery pack. Now that's an absolute mouthful, but this thing is really nice, and I've been using it for a few days now. I have done a few tests with it. Let's go ahead and check it out. So starting off on the front, it says Anker Live Charged, the world's #1 mobile charging brand. Now, I'm not sure why they didn't put a picture of it or like anything here. It's just blank white space, but that's kind of what you get on the front of it. I found that kind of weird, honestly. It's just like a normal white box. Like you almost don't even know what's inside of it. But on the right-hand side, it says Anker Live Charged. Then on the back, it does say the choice of 80 million plus happy users worldwide, fast charging via leading technology, and you get a 24-month hassle-free warranty. Now you get a little bit more information here, but it does say it's the Anker MagGo Power Bank, 6.6 thousand milliamp hours, so 6600 milliamp hours, and 15 watts charging. So a little more info there, and that's pretty much all you get. So in order to open it, we just pull off the top, and in here there's a little pull tab. You just kind of fish this out, and the first thing that pops out from the back is just this USB Type-C to USB Type-C cable. I haven't been using this cable, but let's see how long this one is right here live on camera. Let's open it up. So you get a decent USB Type-C cable. It's not too long. This is probably about 1.5 feet long of a USB Type-C cable. So this is just going to be used to, you can, charge this up with it, but I would personally use it like if you're charging another USB Type-C device, like your USB-C AirPods or anything. It's just a shorter cable, so that way you don't have a bunch of cables sticking out of your pocket and stuff. But let's set that off to the side. And I already opened this up before. I have been using it, and I kind of ripped the packaging, but we tried to put it in here back as best as I could for the unboxing experience, so I'm just going to leave that right there. And here you do get your quick start guide. Read that on your own free time, and nothing else in the packaging. So we'll set that off to the side and look at where I almost took a bite or whatever out of the packaging. We'll set that off to the side, that ugliness. And here we have our charger. Now, starting on the back of it, it just says Anker right here in the middle. I did get the black version. There's 3 colors. There's black, a light blue, and a white. So I got black, but you can choose any of those colors. You do get that Anker branding right there. Going on to the inside, you have your MagSafe ring as well as that alignment magnet right there. And here it does say Qi2 Wireless Power IQ. So that's always nice to see. It is definitely a Qi2 charger. And the main event of this charger is that it opens up and folds out. So this does fold all the way up to a 65-degree angle, which is what we are looking at right here. And basically in here you do get some kind of cooling technology from Anker. But what's really nice about this is you don't have to always figure out like an awkward way to lay your phone down or anything like that. It's nice that you can just set this up, have your phone charging on it in any position, and you'll be good to go. So let's actually go ahead and check out all the different charging features of this. So before we do that, let's go ahead and look at all of the sides. Now on the top, it is completely closed in right there. And like I said, it does open here this way. On the left-hand side, you get a little finger groove. That way you can kind of easily open this up. And you do get your USB Type-C port. Now this is an in and an out port. So you use this port to charge the device as well as to charge other devices. So moving along to the back, you do get your hinge right here. And this reminds me of the Anker Cubes hinge. And also you get 5 LEDs. So 4 of them are battery indicators. So it'll show you whether it's 100%, 75%, 50%, or 25%, or within those ranges. And also the notification LED. So let's go ahead and turn this on. And we can see, give me a second here. And we can see that the LEDs did light up. So the notification LED, if it's just blinking, it means that wireless charge has been activated. If it's glowing white, that means that it's wirelessly charging. If it starts blinking quickly, it means you have some sort of obstruction between the charger and the device, or your device is overheating, so it has overheat protection. Or when it's off, it is completely off. Now to turn it on, like I said, you click it once, and to turn it off, you hold this button down for about 2 seconds and it'll turn off. And you can also see that with the notification LEDs. And then moving along to the right-hand side, you do get another one of those finger grooves that's over here. and that button right there. So let's go ahead and turn this on. If you guys can see, it is blinking white, and that means that wireless charge has been activated, so it's ready to go. Let me see if I can get that on camera well there. There we go. It's blinking pretty well. So let's go ahead and activate this, and we'll test out all of the different charging functions. So first and foremost, we'll take our black titanium 15 Pro Max, and this is the Banks montage case. Now, I've been using this. It's got a bunch of fingerprints, so sorry about that. But if you guys are interested in that, I'll be sure to leave that video right there when the end card comes up. But let's go ahead and take this. We'll plug this on. Nice, strong magnet connection right there. We do get our MagSafe animation, and we are charging. So if we see that right down here, you have all of your LEDs on, and that notification LED is completely white. So it is charging, everything is good to go. So what we can do now is we can go ahead and open this up and set this down, and now you have it like a phone stand to where it's perfectly, charging right there, but you can also watch your TikToks on it, watch your movies, whatever you're doing, do a little bit of work, and you don't have to constantly hold that big battery in your hand or anything like that. And if you need to move, you just close it up and keep going without any sort of disruption in charging. And also, you can use this in landscape mode as well, and it'll also turn on the nightstand mode or standby mode for you. So we go ahead and put that on. And let's see, there we go. We are getting standby mode here. But if you decide to use your actual phone while you're charging, you can watch your YouTube videos, your favorite Brian's Tech video, huh? But you can watch YouTube videos or do a little bit of work, whatever you need to do. And this thing is not going to disrupt your charging whatsoever. So that's always very nice to see. Now, another thing you can do is you can charge in and out with this USB Type-C port. Let me find it here. There it is. And by the way, look at that magnet strength. I'm not even holding the phone itself or anything like that, which we'll test that here in a second. But you do have that USB Type-C right there. So let's do this. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves a lightning cable, which I know I want to get rid of them as much as I can as well. But let's grab a USB Type-C to a lightning cable. And what we're going to do is we're going to plug the USB Type-C right in here. And then we're going to take our AirPods Pro 2 and plug this in here, and we are charging. You can see that notification LED right there, and it's also still charging our iPhone. So you're charging two devices at the same time, which is super convenient. If you're at like the airport or anything like that, you just got to get a quick boost on your devices. You get this out, you get your AirPods out, and you're good to go. And that's really, really convenient. So that's very nice to see with that all of that works together. So let's go ahead and take this and set this off to the side. And now let's check out the actual weight of this thing. So let's unplug it here. We'll close this. Plug this back on. There we go. We are charging. And let's give it a little bit of a shake and see how strong. Now, don't forget, this case has very strong magnets built into it. So this will hopefully hold this down. I feel the alignment magnet trying to slip off, but with even a little bit of a harder shake, there we go. It's starting to finally slip off, but that MagSafe is still there, if you guys can see that. So you can definitely walk around with this thing and not even have to worry about it. I'm sitting here and shaking it by the actual battery pack, and you don't have to worry about that at all. So this is very nice to see. I've been really enjoying these angles that you can just sit this up. Like when I was using it to charge, I just had it sitting up just like this over to the side of me while I was doing whatever else I was doing, and it was good to go. I didn't even think about this thing. And it's cold to the touch. It doesn't get too hot. Now, of course, it's going to get a little warm because of, wireless charging, but not hot whatsoever. You can't consider it hot, and it's very nice to use. Right now, it's very cold to the touch. No issues whatsoever on the phone or the battery pack itself. So let's talk some numbers. So like I said, this one is a Qi2, which means it's going to give you that full 15 watts of wireless charging. So with a regular MagSafe battery pack that I was using, which provides like 7.5 watts of charging, I was able to get from 10% to 100% in 3 hours and 52 minutes. Now on this one, this specific Anker, I was able to get from 10% to 90%. So not to the full 100. This is a 6600 milliamp hour battery pack. The iPhone has a smaller battery than that, but of course you lose some with wireless charging and things like that. But I was able to get from 10% to 90% in 1 hour and 54 minutes. So from 3 hours and 52 minutes that was on the other battery pack from 10 to 100, this one you're going in a much less time, almost 2 hours of a difference. Yeah, it only got it to 90%, but that's enough for the day. You know what I mean? That'll be enough at least to get you where you're going, do what you need to do, because you're charging it overnight or whenever you end up charging it. Hopefully you're starting the day with the good battery percentage, but either way, this will get you where you need to go with the phone, with the device itself, and it's very easy to go ahead and plug in and charge as well. So let's see here. We actually just took it off of the charger. We'll go ahead and hold it. There we go. Now it is off. And let's actually test how it is going to charge. So we'll take our USB Type-C and plug this into here. And there we go. It is charging right now. So this thing is a one-stop shop. All you need is a USB-C cable that already comes with it. You can charge other things with it. You can charge this thing. The only wish that I have for this thing is that you would be able to also charge this via MagSafe, but that's just nitpicking. The only really battery pack that I've ever seen that lets you do that is the OtterBox. But this thing is great all around. So let's actually take a look at how much it weighs, and we'll compare it to the Apple MagSafe battery pack. So we have our scale in grams. Now don't forget, when we're talking about these two, one has a stand and a base built in, the other one does not. And this one is 6,600 milliamp hours, where this one is 5,000. So let's go ahead and weigh them. So this one, we're looking at 262 grams, whereas the Apple MagSafe battery pack, we're looking at 113. So it's a good bit heavier, but look at all the functionality you get with this thing. You're able to charge it, you're able to charge other devices, 2 devices at the same time. It's really got a multi-purpose situation, and I've really been enjoying using this. This is going to probably be my main MagSafe battery pack now, just because of its versatility, how easy it is to use, and how well it works, you know? So the price on this one, we're talking $69.99. So that's 70 bucks. Now, compared to this one, this price was around 100 before. I'm not exactly sure exactly what it's priced at now, but for a little bit less than what I'm sure that is, you get all of this different versatility, this functionality with this, and you get a nice solid battery pack that's got good weight to it, charges 2 devices at the same time, or one or the other, and is very easy to use, no issues whatsoever. So do I recommend it? And yes, I have to recommend the Anker MagGo Power Bank because, like I said, you know, all those different reasons that I've given, the portability, the versatility, the ease of use, it's just all A1, and I've really been enjoying this. So let me know what you guys think about this one down in the comments below. Have you ever tried any of Anker's MagSafe battery packs? Let me know, and I'm curious, are you interested in this one? I'll leave the link down in the description below. Make sure you guys like and subscribe, and if you're interested in another battery pack review, I'll leave that right here.